Hey, this is Eli, aka Devoted Day Trader. Today wasn't the greatest trading day. I traded AMD. What else did I trade? MRK, GRUB, Shop. I pretty much got chopped up for the most part. So the first trade was on AMD, and my entry was so perfect, but I didn't capitalize on the move. So on AMD, I saw this green bar in the open, but then sellers came and engulfed, or they were about to take out this green bar. So I went short with a stop at the high of these two bars. My thinking was that AMD is going to announce its quarterly earning today, and those who bought here at 31 or so will probably be selling their shares, so in the event that AMD does pop up, so they could buy more shares. So plus I had the candle confirmation, this red bar about to take out this green bar, went short, but then I got out for a break even because my analysis was spot on because it sold off. But seeing these two bottoming tails, one tail, two tail, and then seeing that the volume was increasing on this bar, I got out. And then, of course, I missed this big move. This big move. So that was on AMD. That was on AMD. I did try to take another stab at it later on. I saw that we made a bottom and then we were consolidating here, and then I went long, but then I got stopped out, and now it looks like it's going higher. Yeah, so I was right on both ideas. It's just my, on the first one I got, I chickened out, and on the second one I got stopped out, but then it eventually made the move that I thought it was going to make. I made a nice trade on Baba. Alibaba is one of those stocks that I'm always watching, and I'm actually proud of this trade. My entry and my exit was pretty spot on. So what I saw on AMD was, in the open I saw these triple topping tails, one tail, two tail, three tail, and then of course we sold off. And I saw green trying to make a comeback, but the volume was very light. So I figured since the volume was light, it was just a temporary pullback and we were gonna continue going down. And yeah, I went short with my stop at the high of this bar, and we dropped. I covered profit here at 175 78, so basically the $0.25 potential support. But then we made this indecision candle with a long bottoming tail and on increased volume, so this was most likely a reversal, so I took the rest of my position off. I could have flipped my position, but you never know. It could have just went to VWAP and then came down again. So but my entry was spot on and my exit was spot on. And then I traded Shop, and then on Shop so Shop was in play yesterday, so today this was a second day play on Shop. Actually no, Shop is not a second day play. I was watching Shop because it had a surprise loss because they increased their spending. So they were down about 6% in the pre-market, and we started weak. We sold off, and then buyers tried making a comeback, but then I saw these two topping tails, one tail, two tail. We are below yesterday's low, and then I saw this big red bar, and once we came up to VWAP on, I went short but I got out once it looked like it was going to squeeze higher, and that's what it did. I only took a small position on this, so the small loss wasn't big of a deal. And then I traded a MRK, and this trade is a bummer because let me change it to the 15-minute. This is a bummer because seeing these bottoming tails 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I mean it was being bought back up, so I went long and it popped went in my direction, but because my risk was about this much, I wanted more from it. I wanted to wait until we got to pre-market high to start locking in profit, and then it dropped. I got stopped out, but then of course it made the move that I thought it was going to make, but what can you do? And I did try shorting it. Small size. I tried shorting it. I thought we made a top. Tried shorting it, and then once it popped up, I made a hotkey mistake, and I added to my position. So now I had twice the size, but then I held to my position because I saw this huge volume, but we didn't move significantly higher. So this told me that this is because usually if the volume spikes like this, we should get a big bar, and the fact that we didn't told me that there was some selling pressure here. So I held to my position, and we did drop, but I wanted to wait until we got to at least the 50 moving average to lock in profit and then get to VWAP eventually, but that's not what happened, and I got stopped out. I traded GRUB. So GRUB, I was able to capture a nice move. This thing was down about, GRUB was down about, it was down 32% in the pre-market, and by the time I took it long, it was down 40% because they missed their Q3 sales and they lowered their guidance. But this thing was down 40%, so I thought that it's gonna have to make a pop, and we were holding this level, so I went long, and then it popped by close to $1. So but I wasn't quick to cover or to lock in profit. I wanted to make a bigger move to about, my final target was VWAP, but we never got there. And once we started to lose the 50 moving average, I took some off, and then once it looked like we were gonna continue going down, I took the rest off. Now what is it doing now? Now it looks like it's consolidating. It's probably gonna, looks like this is probably the bottom, and it's probably gonna move higher at some point. Yeah, so I took a stab at Nvidia, and on Nvidia, considering that we sold off and then we made a move higher, and then we rejected this 9 EMA on the 2-minute. I mean, we had one topping tail, 2, 3, 4. I went short, but once it started to come back, I got stopped out. So these were the trades for today. Today was definitely a red day. If I had stuck with my original plan on AMD, it could have been a profitable day, because AMD made a big move. If it did what I thought it was going to do. So it sucks having a red day, but it is what it is, and hopefully you don't mind. The hoodie is kind of cold. Got my UCLA hoodie because I went to UCLA. That's my school. Anyway, thanks for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow.